securely or placed into a pocket. Larger items, including laptops, must be switched off and stown away safely. Please also take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit and study the safety card in your seat area. In the event of an emergency.
Hello, welcome. And for those returning to our channel, welcome back. We are Wayne Melissa Travel, a 50-plus couple sharing our adventures in budget travel. This is a video I hadn't planned on making, but after our experience, I felt compelled to make it. We were flying American Airlines and their partner airline, British Airways. Before our flight, we checked our American Airlines app and website, and they did not mention that we needed the UKETA form. But we went ahead and did it because it was only $7, and we thought, better safe than sorry, and I am so glad that we did. The British Airways app is very antiquated and so difficult to navigate. Checking in was a pain, and so our best option was to get to the airport and go to the kiosk and get a printed boarding pass. That did not work out either. So we only had PDFs on our phones with a barcode. That barcode did get us through security. And then when we arrived in London at Heathrow Airport, this is the tip I want to make sure everybody knows. Before you leave the United States, double check that you have all the visas that you need. Even the ones that are not mentioned on the official airline, check the official government website to where you are going. That is your best option. That is how we found out about the UK ETA going into effect the day after we departed the United States. The process was simple. We went on their official website. That's another thing. There are other websites out there that will quote unquote help you, but they will charge you more than you need to pay. And they are not sanctioned by the UK.gov website. So make sure I put a screenshot in here so you would have the exact address of the UK website that you need to use to get your ETA. It is simple. You just provide a few pieces of general information. You will get an email saying that they've received it, and then you will get an email less than 24 hours from that saying that you're approved. Goes right onto your passport. It's not a sticker, it's not a label, it's not a form, it's not a QR code, it's nothing like that. Embedded, it's attached to your passport number. I wanted to clarify, this visa is necessary even if you are passing through the United Kingdom. So if you are flying, if it's a connection, you still have to have this visa. So make sure you do that before you leave the country. And then when you are out of the country and you are checking in for your return flight, the problem we had is we booked through American, but we were flying British Airways for one leg of our flight. So once your journey begins, and ours began with British Airways, the other partner airline, American Airlines, can do nothing to help you. They can't print a boarding pass. They can't give you a QR code, nothing. Everything is in the hands of that original flight airline. So British Airways, their website and their app is a nightmare to try and navigate. I chased down Reddit threads trying to circumvent the process. I couldn't get it figured out. So relying on my general knowledge of travel and flying for many years, I know the best thing you can do is always have a printed boarding pass in your hand. Yes, you can have things on your phone, but phones die. Yes, you can have a printout, but the printout sometimes doesn't print correctly. So always have a printed boarding pass. So what we did when we were boarding our British Airways flight in Rome, we asked for a printed boarding pass for the entire journey from the gate agent. This involved a few back and forth explanations, but she acquiesced and did give us a printed boarding pass. So we had a boarding pass from our flight from Rome to Heathrow and from our flight from Heathrow to Raleigh. This was the ticket, pun intended, to get us through security in time to make our connection. If you do not have a printed boarding pass, when you get off that plane at Heathrow, you go downstairs and you're put on a bus because you will have to transfer from one terminal to the next. I believe it's from 5 to 3 or 3 to 5. I can't remember. I think it is from 5 to 3. When you get to Terminal 3, you will see that there is a desk for each airline. If you do not have a printed boarding pass, you will have to get in line for that airline and get a printed boarding pass. So that's my number one tip. the first leg of your journey, make sure you get a printed boarding pass that will cover you for the entire trip. So we were able to bypass those airline desks, and we went through security, through passport control. You just need to show your passport and your boarding pass. You ride the bus. The bus is clean and very comfortable. There was plenty of room. There wasn't like a ton of people on the bus. Your luggage goes with you. So it's very simple. It's a long bus ride. That journey from one terminal to the next was probably 15 minutes. So please make sure you have at least a 2-hour window for your connection. And this is something that the airlines just need to do better on because they are booking our flights. The booking agents are booking the flights. They don't care if you can make your connection. They're just getting you on the plane. It's your job. You have to be very diligent in this to make sure you know you have enough connection time because the airlines don't care if you miss that flight. It's it's not it's not inconvenient for them. They'll just rebook you on the next flight. So make sure you have all your visas. Make sure you have a boarding pass for your entire journey. Make sure you have the app for all the airlines you'll be flying and also that you have the app for the airports you'll be going through. That was so helpful for us to have that. It pulled up maps for us. It gave us how long it would take us to get from one place to the next. So that's another tip I would give you. Our flight home was half empty, so we were lucky we were able to have a row to ourselves. But it did make me think, was the plane half full because so many people did not have their UK ETA, or did they not make their connection? I hope this is helpful. I just wanted to provide something for you that I couldn't find on the internet. The goal of this video was to make sure your travel was less stressful by us sharing our experience. Remember to subscribe to our channel. It's free. We have a lot more coming your way about our trip to Italy and more travel tips. We appreciate you sticking with us to the end of this video. We share travel tips, packing videos, and tools for navigating the points and miles ecosystem. If this interests you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out. Have a great day, and we will see you next time.